Doopy doopy doo. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Get it on my phone. Now then. That's all looking good there. Cool. Yeah, all systems go. Hello again. I want to give this game another shot. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I really wasn't feeling up to it. But we are today. Cool. We do still have one of those left. The two blinky blue-eyed sisters, sort of. Hello, Part Cube. Yeah. Let's get into this and give it another shot. I was just staring at the two blue-eyed sisters here, staring me out of it. Last time, we finished up peaceful negotiations between the faction of, I don't know, peaceful, well, nature kind of people and corporate kind of people. So, that was a peaceful situation. Nobody died or got eaten. Not sure if I should be too happy. Nah, I would. Oh man, we're off to an amazing start. I'm sorry, Mr. Skeleton, but it'll look nicer on my head. Oh, simple, classic, time-honored top hat. The most versatile of all headwear, now available from wherever that is. We're only a few minutes in and we found ourselves a top hat, and we didn't even need to kill anyone for it. Oh man, we're off to an amazing start. Hey Robotnik. It was a bit of a rough start because I didn't have a good sleep. But it got better. Played a bunch of Cyberpunk, felt powerful. Felt powerful and then just cheerful. And then I hop on stream here and one of the first things I find is a mighty top hat. Yeah, if anyone does have a fancy hat, I think I will just have to kind of go out my way to see if I can negotiate it off their head. A book, okay. I forget what guns we have. I still cannot believe that. Only a few minutes into the game and I find a mighty top hat. Yeah, especially if they're corpo. If there's some sort of corporate, you know, smug rich guy, gal, and they're kind of staring down on people just because they got like an amazing hat. Well, I'm just gonna have to liberate it off their head. Now then, where are we going now? Speak with Phyllis. Okay, cool. Phoenix. Venice. Let's have a quick look at these missions location. Just to see if I can turn in anything. Yeah, there's one there. Nice. See, there's just 2 missions I can turn in for easy rewards. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Once I've turned these missions in, I'll head off this lovely, fishy, sulfury kind of smoking planet. But still, not 1 minute in and we get ourselves a top hat. Persuasion, leadership. Like, come on, that's the hat of a leader right there. I love that so much. And there I was thinking I wasn't gonna have fun doing this. Yeah, it's over here.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Hey, Velma, I got
Hello,
your
Val.
tabloid bills.
Ooh.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail
Hmm.
didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing.
Hmm.
Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Gosh,
Look,
Velma,
you
I
can
sure
tell
hope you
Catherine the
drop
new
that.
shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right?
Hmm.
She's welcome to
That
come
looks
up
more
here
like
and
a
pack
helmet
boxes
or
herself
one
if she's in
helmet.
such a hurry.
Hmm.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health
I need
manager
to
is
watch the
missing.
new Sonic movie. My little sister also wants to watch the Spider-Man No Way Home movie.
Caleb Harris
So I'm gonna have to figure out
runs the autoloader
how to do that.
operators. He
If
thinks
it's
I
in
don't pay
cinemas
them
or
enough
something.
for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Why don't you pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
I'll talk to Caleb.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
Yeah, I got a little sister.
I'm joking.
I care for her a lot.
Mostly.
I'd say that's
Unless you
probably
can
how
do
I
it
have
without
a
hurting his
bit
job
of a friendly personality.
If you can find a way to get him back to work,
Whenever I meet someone new,
I'll
I
make
just
it
like to
worth your
pretend I'm
while.
talking to her.
check the
And
yacht
that's
club.
how I like
He's
to
usually there.
talk to everyone. Because talking friendly to people always goes well. And if they don't go well, we can just ignore them.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
He was killed by cannibals. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Sure, maybe you can hire someone better.
Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer points of salt tuna health. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else
Ghostbusters
on your
after that.
mind?
Yeah, I need to go see that myself.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job. Hard workers?
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
Yeah,
If Caleb wants to keep
thanks
this
for
job,
watching.
he'd better get
I
back
just
to
figured
it.
since it's the first
I'm
time I've
about
ever
ready to
played the
hire
game,
sublight
it would be
contractors
decent
at
to
this
do a
rate.
stream of it. That way we can get so excited when we come across a new hat. We're not just gonna be like, oh yeah, I meant to find that there. I am acting surprised. Ooh, and persuasion. See, Mrs. My top hat's fancier than your helmet-looking hat. That means I win.
I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Braxton's loss alone is going to put us.
Oh yeah.
Fine.
Look, she's wearing a helmet.
Tell
That doesn't look like a
Caleb
fancy
he
dress
and
hat
his
to me.
team can have
I'm not
their
gonna
raise,
shoot her in the
but I
back of the
need them
head
back
and
here
steal her hat.
immediately.
Or shoot her in the spleen because I want her hat. No, that was just to turn a mission in. I think. Inform Caleb that film. Okay, cool. Retrieve. This one. Yeah.
You all got different Saltuna here on Monarch. Ain't that neat?
You come to Monarch and that's what you're excited about? You ought to get out more.
I'm getting that right now.
I love how innocent she is. She's like shut in on our planet. Oh yeah, by the way, let me actually check something here. It's a bit of a weird setup on my computer. A glitch I've never really been able to track down, but For whatever reason, my microphone sometimes has a little bit of a delay with the video and audio of a game. So I added the delay to the video and the game audio. Hopefully it matches up here. So I like to do this thing where I do a countdown and then shoot a gun just to see how synchronized up it is. I'm going to try it here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll probably check that later, see if it's good. But for now... So it's time for some action. The action in this game is just so fun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Seeing if it is possible just to do a straight up genocide run. Because, you know, come to think of it. Actually, what's that little blinking red icon mean? The gun's bad? Condition. What's the condition? Condition, 1.3%. I've already been hammering this gun out of it. Ah, and there was a repair bench back in town. Let's see. Swap you out. Yeah. And what do you know, I'll replace... I'll just use a different pistol for a little while. I don't want to get too used to it, but yeah, what I was thinking is I might try and do a genocide run in Fallout New Vegas. I might need to swap some mods around. Ah, it was an awful lot more fun when it was the giant robot. Ooh, that looks painful. Yeah, I might need to swap some mods around, but I'd like to give New Vegas a try. Hazard a guess what I mean by certain mods, because, yeah. My New Vegas is weird. Ah, hey Herman, thanks for coming along. Yeah. Where am I? Okay, there. Just need to go there. It's surprisingly vanilla. There's just a few choice mods. I'm sure YouTube wouldn't be happy with if I was to show them off. Even for a split second. Even if you don't see it, it'll be in the back of my head and it'll cause me a little bit of worrying. Hello. My guy, what a wonderful mustache you have. Look at you, that's like a Donald. That's like an evil. You should grow a mustache.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer! Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
Kind of odd for a group of mercs to label themselves as a corporate entity.
A corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Patty covers our payroll and expenditures.
I also do
Lance
tend to play
handles
New
the human
Vegas as a
capital.
complete
And
psychopath.
Donald is our
Everyone
charming
loves,
public
hates the
face.
perk, but bloody mess. It's
Our
such an edgy
system
perk.
works.
And then when you
Racked
use it
up
with
more
shotguns,
confirmed
you
kills
literally
than
just cause
any
people
other
to
crew you
explode.
could hire.
Almost always. Okay. Catch you later, corporate guy. Said I can... Oh yes, come here, come here. You... want to keep you nice and repaired because you got like 9 bullets in the cylinder. Let's have a look here. 9. Break you down. Excuse me. I already have one of these equipped. Herman, look. I got a top hat from the moment I started the stream. I just wandered around a bit and I just seen this skeleton dude just chilling in the corner with the most fabulous top hat on his head. I couldn't get over how good it looked. So we're just gonna build up a collection of these fantastical hats. And we've got a top hat, so I don't think I don't think I'm gonna be able to top that. Unless I find an even fancier top hat. Huh. Wouldn't have thought. Let's see, what to upgrade for you just a little bit. Quite like the site, but it's getting pricey. Probably to encourage me to do something better. We'll upgrade the stomach acid thrower. And a little bit of you. Ooh, I got an achievement. Upgrades available. Ooh. Looks like I do have some upgrades. Let's see what can I do. Modify. Sight. Let me see, can I install anything for you? Grip. Decreases durability loss. I'm not bothered with that, but I might as well just slot it on. Let's just stick whatever we can. Ooh, that made it purple. I like purple. Oh, hang on, let's give it a scope now. Weapon range. Post armor. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's stick anything on you. How about you? You? I'll just see if I have any... Yeah, anything that can accept a mod, pretty much. That's a companion weapon, but okay. Armor. Toughened. Is that my armor? Yeah, that is my armor, because it's got the highest armor rating. Insulated. Against plasma damage. Against physical damage. Companion. Get that. You get that. I've always been just selling the mods, but I might as well just stick them on if I can. Alright, I still haven't grabbed the weapon. Grenade launcher. Someone's breath. Nice. Yes. Gamer girl breath. Like me? Music box. Look, I'd feel uncomfortable if I literally just took all their weapons. Thank you, though. Yay, music box. Look, I don't want to leave a sour taste in these guys' mouth. If I clear all their lockers out. That would just be rude. I just let you go like, oh yeah, just take a single weapon from my locker and just race in and clear the entire place out. You. Yeah. Just looking back on messages there. The scythe just looks so cool, but I'm wondering, the pattern above the blade and down the handle, I'm wondering if that's supposed to be some sort of like Art Deco theme. Now, I know it's not Art Deco, because Art Deco is usually just really cool, bright brass, like Dwemer tech looking stuff. Oh cool. Go up here. Easy, I can do that. Howdy howdy.
New face, huh? You from Off-World?
Yes, Captain Nora of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider
Aw,
it an MSI
that's
welcome.
sweetheart.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
We need to talk about Velma. She wants you
Sure
back,
thing.
Scooby.
What did you want to discuss?
I convinced Velma to see reason. She'll increase your pay.
How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with the bit card of her own accord. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
I get them a pay rise, and they pay me money. Man, this game is just like so far from reality. You get someone a pay rise, and then they give you money as thanks. Ah, it's this guy. I want to see if I can thank him
Have you
again.
had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
I don't know what that mission is. Is this like that? Oh, nice. Like, can we just... That's good, you don't need to wait for it to go all the way to the top. Where's the base? Oh, that's right, these guys have leveled up. Perks. Increased damage dealt. Shake it off. Shake it off will reduce the damage you take over time. That sounds handy. Bonus damage to creatures. That'll teach them. It looks so damn fancy with this top and this scythe just resting on my shoulder. Break it down. Grenade launcher. We'll keep you, because that's something I couldn't help but realize in this game. There's no grenade launcher. There's no throwable grenades, you know. Pull the old pin and throw it. But we got this, so that's cool. Yeah, I think my favorite level is that one spaceship you can head to.
Well, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
I quite enjoy this AI. It doesn't seem malicious, it seems kind of goofy, but it seems to have a personality even though it says it doesn't. Let's see if we can
Welcome back,
talk to her.
Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
I want you to threaten me like a malicious female AI.
Why was the chemist sad? Because all her beakers are gone.
Stupid Argon. Argon, I remember that's a noble gas.
As you wish, Captain. May luck...
Groundbreaker. I think that's my favorite level in the game because it's a space station that doesn't need a planet. That's not cool. I really don't know what it is. You head there, their heating system's broken, you fix it, they all think you're cool. What's not to love?
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations, Ada. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I like the way this AI is all sarcastic and stuff. I don't know what to put my finger on it, because normally they're usually pretty obvious if they're bad or good, but I like her sarcastic attitude. She's kind of like a sarcastic Squidward. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting off at the moment. Now, I actually want to have a quick look up here because I'll have a quick look around because what's this? Obsidian skull. Oh yeah, I think that's something yeah. I don't know. Maybe this area fills up. Yeah, I think this place like fills up with stuff as you kind of do your missions because the dude's hat. What's it? This guy's hat. That was originally inside here, and I came in and I nicked it. I'll always love this because it's just like a scrap metal fedora. Someone else's eye patch, definitely hygienic to stick on, I'm sure. Cowgirl hat, cowboy hat. Art Deco-ish looking hat. I'm only saying that because the feathers on the side kind of match that style. And then we found ourselves a top hat. It's like Jack the Ripper or something like that. Oh, what's this do? A lot of reading. Maybe another time. Yeah, see, I think it's probably, hat thief. Yeah. I gotta put the hats on. Like, the suit of armor is cool and imposing, but you gotta have a bit of style with your hat. But I think this room probably... Yeah, that just confirms it there. As you do missions, this area... Yeah, see, it's filling up with things I've done so far in the game. Every time I do, like, a major mission or something, something new gets added to my bedroom. And honestly, that's a great way of doing it. Graham's patch. Aww. Yeah, I think I might pick that up off him. Well, anytime I do a mission here, your character takes a little memento as a little nice reminder of the thing you did. And I think that's pretty cool. Nice little reminder of the missions you've done so far. Now, I came here because I want to see about getting this... I'll need to figure out how to get this guy working. Because I remember it's like a cleaning bot or something. But, yeah. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's hop out here and see what's gonna happen. We'll take them, two of us. Last time I was here, the scientist basically said, I'm behind this big sheet of glass for my own safety in case you try and kill me. I was so happy I stole his shrink ray. I feel small here. I like this, you know, something so sci-fi big. It just makes you feel small. These things look cool. Hello, Mr. Scientist. Bow.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So,
Yeah.
good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Oh. Will you come along with us, Professor?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to
Wish that was
ask
an
you to
option.
rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
You sure about that?
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Actually, there's something else I want to ask you about.
Of course.
Come with me. I won't shoot you, I
What's on your
swear.
mind?
Nah, I've already explored those options before. Hibernation helmet?
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
It's not a hat, but I think if I do a genocide run, I'll wear that. Hibernation helmets like this one have not been seen since the first colonists arrived. Yeah. Is there anything else cool we can steal around here? Hello, Pigsy. Ugh, these are creep. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Just help myself to anything that isn't glued down. What's this? Yeah. Ah, nice. It's got a scope now. Come on, let me in. I won't eat you, I swear. Might as well just swipe some parts. 14, remember this time, absolutely vital. 14, 14. 14. I won't make up assumptions. Damn it, I was hoping I'd break my ankle. This time? Oh, come on. Stupid tough bone. Yeah. I just like to imagine what I'd actually say to some of these characters, because
I
some of them do
understand
look cool.
we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Indeed.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Yeah. This little shine in the eye, it seems to like follow me around the room. Looks like a HAL 9000. Although I'm pretty sure it's just something reflecting off that. Now, where's this golden city? Ah, there it is right there. That was easy.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Achievement unlocked. Paradise found.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Oh yeah, that's definitely something. I remember seeing like, the way the AI just said I remember seeing a video of like Google AI doing this like attempt at like a real life photo call, and it can make a phone call on your behalf, and basically the scariest thing about it was it sounded human, but the thing that convinced me it was human was it said as in like, I'll have the appointment ready for about 3 o'clock. Is 3 o'clock okay? And the AI was like, yeah, I think so. Like, just that little human, that little indecision part really convinced me. Ooh. It's quite a nice picture. Okay, it's awfully purple here. Is it gonna change? Frightport. Okay, we've just landed here. Is anyone gonna start shooting at us? Because that'd be cool. Hello, Cartman.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Roll eyes and sigh dramatically. We'll be kind. Yeah, Phineas said.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
You're pretty cute. I mean, nice glasses.
Yeah, that's my codename for, you know, our mutual friend.
What's your codename?
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
Hey, Kendricks. That's how I pronounce it. Can. Jinx. Do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Nice. That's a good name. No way. I'm Golden Eagle. You could be Cuckoo. Seriously. Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
Yeah.
This cloak and dagger stuff is nonsense, but if everyone else gets a code name, I want one too.
You can be Cassowary.
That's shockingly apt. Cassowaries were a solitary bunch. But once
I
they
hope
got a
the
friend,
engineer's coming.
they
Can I get
stick
his
with
code
them
name?
till the end.
Aggressive little creatures, too.
Oh,
Nice.
can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
Thank you,
You
engineer.
sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Sparrow.
Okay. Chicken it is.
Oh, I
Anyway,
love the
you're looking
innocence
to
of
make
this
contact with
engineer.
Minister Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Kendricks, if I remember. Kanjis. If I remember, you're the one of the mods on Best Girls Strangers server. Yeah. Can't you get me to the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Ooh, her glasses did that anime thing when it just lit up white.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Looks like I got work to do.
Good luck, Cuckoo.
Cuckoo. I love how triumphant that sound is. Now then, what to increase? Let's increase dialogue. 4 more skills. Pop it into melee. Yeah. Ooh. Little red dot eyes. Intimidating. This way I go, I guess. I like this. The way, the second we pull the elevator lever, can we reach? The second we pull our elevator lever, these two just teleport right in.
What stellar base engineer named your cannon machine?
I don't rightly know. That'd have been Guster, I think. I'd ask him, but he fell in the machine once, so could call it Guster's demise or the Guster Crusher. Oh, that's got a ring to it.
Whoa.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with
Ooh,
stability. It means
tempting.
everything's running like
It's
clockwork.
got a face. Why is her
Don't you ever
mask?
want a little fun? Maybe
They are an
see a
innocent
rocket
civilian.
blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say.
It's no
Everyone
guarantee
knows
they even drop it
marauders
neither.
can't fly.
You have an option, quick save. Okay, I'm not gonna do this loads. I just want to see what they drop their hat. No, she doesn't drop it, okay. That's the only time I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna start save scumming like mad. I just wanted to see... I just wanted to see what they dropped their hat. But they didn't.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
No.
Anti-Creo's energizing ointment. Enjoy.
That's supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
Decadence ain't gonna save you when beasts chew through the walls.
Need force
Hmm.
pockets.
Big tough guy. It's big tough guy. What?
2.5 seconds. Force pockets.
Get out of my face. I don't even know much about this galaxy. But interesting. Look at this dude, he's so tough. Walking around this, he's like tense. He's like super angry. As a famous quote in a Half-Life AI series, dude, he wants to beat you up so bad, his fists are bald. I love that quote so much. Dude, he wants to beat you. Food service. Oh, he's got a top hat and all. Ooh, pretty. Hey there, hot stuff. You're looking awfully tough guy-ish.
Hey! Stand back! You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot. You're supposed to drink on the job.
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now.
Oh man,
The
this
others
guy's
took
smart.
me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Oh man. Why do I get the feeling we're gonna get this guy fired in his first day?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own
Oh, thank you for
personal
telling me that.
EDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Well, the key sounds super helpful. A key, you say? As I stroke my villainous mustache I don't have.
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Yeah.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Exactly.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
His ears stick out.
Powerful thirst.
Look at his ears.
You
They're
have
like
a
little
Spectrum vodka
trumpets.
for a new pal?
Definitely, my friend. You got a nice head, shaven, tough guy look.
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this dude drunk. I'm gonna take his armor, and I'm gonna take his key. I'm gonna take his shotgun, and I'm gonna scrap it.
I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Definitely my tough guy looking friend.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
To this guy.
Wow! You got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy.
Oh, yes.
Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago.
And another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Oh, that's my favorite thing. That's a problem for you tomorrow.
You know, that's a very good point.
That's gonna be a you tomorrow problem.
Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I'm
Okay.
gonna be sick.
Thanks for stopping by, Robotnik. It was good chatting with you and seeing you on stream. Where's he going? His armor's purple. I'm gonna steal his armor. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, God, did he just die? Close this door whilst I steal everything from him. Is he dead? No, he's like, we're just blackout.
I've always loved that sculpture.
Wow, dude. Teacup.
If Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time, I'm gonna snap.
Why do you think I've been avoiding the estate district?
Isn't that your beat?
Let's see. Sellables. That junk. Yeah, it's junk. Hey, what's up, you? Sell that guy's stupid shotgun. Have fun explaining that tomorrow. We're good for that.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
Cute.
Profits are soaring. Promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months,
It's like stand here and guard this place with your stick.
from your diligent work. We nail down the details. I can't wait to share what's in store.
I guess there's plenty of armed guards around here, but still, they literally just give him a stick. Hello, Tuff. You return.
Property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Was the minister
Clark's
expecting
a
it to
private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Get froggy with me, my dude, then. Alright. Where's the coin? Give me the coin. This coin. I got a coin there. It's smooth on one side and says something Portugal on the other side. Do I retrieve the package? Or do I go in guns blazing? Because I got colonists to rescue, and I shouldn't have to waste my time fidgeting with a city package. Yeah, let's flip a coin. If it lands the smooth side up, I'll go in guns blazing. If it lands the side that says Portugal, I'll go get the package. Gah, it landed Portugal side. Right, I guess we gotta go grab a package then. I guess we're gonna be package couriers then. I think I'll avoid stealth for now, just because I like wearing heavy armor, and I don't understand it all that much.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
No worries, I'm not gonna bother you, my guy. Yeah, hey stranger. Just the day started off rough, but after a while I got a little bit more happier and I thought I'd give it a shot. We're off to a fantastic start because, check it out, I got a top hat. Literally, the first few minutes into the game where I finished off last time, after the peace negotiations, I ran over to the corner and I noticed a skeleton just chilling in the corner wearing a top hat. I was like, give me that right now. Oh, if this game is easy to modify textures in, I'll probably get like a checkered pattern and then slap it on this hat. So I could be the forgetful hatter wearing the top hat in game. But this place looks sick. Marble, black, gold, white. I sure hope nobody shoots me, because then I'll have to get dangerous. Hello dear customer, welcome to whatever this place is. Man, you're terrible at your job. You literally just let these 3 armored strangers walk in here. Right, can I talk to you?
Have a prosperous day.
You too. Keep up the good work.
A fine day for parcel pickups, isn't it?
Indeed
Welcome
it
to
is.
Halcyon
Nice blue
Parcel Service.
lipstick.
Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Chocolate suit. That sounds wonderful. Do you have a package waiting for Clark, Minister
We do,
Clark?
in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister. You're not an
No way it's
official
gonna
member
be.
of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, let's do it like that. She's an innocent service worker. I don't like the thought of being rude to them.
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
Oh no. Jeez.
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
My God.
You're welcome to
That's
lodge a
it's-
complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no.
Oh
We're
man.
still waiting on our delivery
Is
of
that
a new suggestion
bureaucracy?
box.
I don't know. What? That's so terrible. What's your name? I want to speak to the manager. Did I tell you my name is Karen? The minister's name here is I'll make it delivery and you're free to take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel
Yeah.
to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Thanks. Goodbye. Now it's like, see, if I go in guns blazing now, she's probably gonna be, you know, she's probably gonna take the blame of it, and tough call. We'll just see how it goes. We'll just have to see how it goes. Look at me, caring for an innocent service worker in a fictional game, just because she was nice to me. I got it. We killed the guy at the front door, so he never knows the package was delivered. Hello, tough guy with your bald-ass fists. We're here to deliver a package.
There's nothing
Nobody's
to
gonna
see
stop
here.
us this
Move
time.
along. Yeah? Let's see it.
I got the parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
You're terrible. You should just take the package and put it inside the door. But instead you're letting three heavily armored randomers just waltz right in. You're terrible at your job. You should get fired. Joker. Was that the red-headed girl? I did talk to a girl when I did land. She gave me the code name Cuckoo. There was a whole thing going on with that. Keep up the good work, corporate guard.
How did you get in here?
Alright, let's hear him out.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Oh, I want to put a bullet in this guy's head even before I talk to him. Cut the crap, I'm here for the dioxazines, so fuck off, side.
Of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
How rude.
No idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
Why do you keep talking like that?
don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep
I'll
me
keep
out of
an
the
eye
way.
out for that fashion designer stranger. That sounds interesting.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
You know, I was getting prepared to put a bullet in this guy's head, but if he's been on lockdown and someone's been signing receipts in his name, I might have just killed an innocent guy. Tough. I'll believe him for now. I was tempted to put a bullet in his head.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly
thanks for coming along, Kanjinx.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top.
Thanks for coming along. I'll catch you later.
Halcyon. That's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
If you're saying we're heading for trouble, I'm ready for it. I got way too much ammo.
It usually doesn't turn out so well for the dissidents in the stories, but I like your verve. Now we've got to
it'll turn out well for you.
That's in the Acropolis district, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics.
I think it's about time we go on a little bit of a rampage against corporate guards.
When you reach the HHC building, Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Body bags. They're just human-sized sandwich bags for later. What's on this cartridge, Mike?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it...
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know.
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their...
Okay, I trust this guy. He seems actually quite nice. Yeah. So, we'll transmit that message. He seems genuine and nice. He got off on the wrong foot. I was getting ready to shoot a bullet in his head thinking he was the main bad guy, but then I saw, like, you know, he's just been locked up and someone's been using his name. That's terrible. So, yeah, let's help this guy out. I'm glad I was able to keep my hands off the trigger, but I think it's about time I do that. Hey, thanks, tough guy. Keep up the good work. If you would have just taken that package inside like a good little boy, that wouldn't have happened. Keep up the good work.
Oh, there. That's one right there. That's a bit of propriety radiating off of her.
You saying I stink?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key.
You saying I stink?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
If there wasn't so many guards around, I'd eat you. I mean, I'd shoot you. I think I stink. It's only been how long?
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
I'm not looking for trouble, I just want in.
Yeah, and I'd really like a new Hammersmith grenade launcher. Hammersmith, the most trusted brand in brutality. But we can't all have what we want. And seeing as you don't
don't seem the
Aw.
executive sort. You
You want a
obviously don't
grenade
belong in the
launcher?
Acropolis district.
Aw. That's some brilliant logic. You should be promoted.
Hey, I've been trying to get a post at the HHC, but they keep turning me down on account of my odious interpersonal. Anyway, I've worked here long enough to know every clerk by name and face.
Oh, see, we can offer the grenade launcher. Nah, I want to keep that to myself. Because I want to go a little bit crazy here with this. Here, you can have the grenade launcher. You want the grenade launcher? You got it. Is your sight better than mine? Your sight is terrible. No point in dragging them into it. Anyone that shoots me, I'll shoot them back. No point in going and killing innocent people. Well, apart from these guys. Slap. Where's my light machine gun? There you are. Need a good light machine gun. Companion quests. Whoop. There's light. Oh, you want to fight with your stupid little stick? Companion quests. I did hers, the engineers. She wants to have a drink. Got chatting with someone, I think. I'll see about doing one of hers sometime. I just didn't expect to be so many people in here. Don't worry, innocent civilians, I'm not about to shoot you unless you try and attack me. Go back to your jobs. This way, right? Yeah, this way. Whoops. Wrong button. There we go. Where's the elevator music? You telling me I'm in this big fancy city and there's no elevator music? This is an outrage. I'm gonna have to... Oh, that hurts. Not like this. I just want to sight fight you. Oh, that's not good. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. There's so many of them and they all look the exact same. Ah, dude, you can move so fast. I remember that perk. There's a perk we got that lets us move faster in this mode. I didn't think it was going to be that level of effective. Oh no, it stopped. Ooh. 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 Ah, that looks painful. How's our equipment looking? I'll see about doing some of the other companion quests when I get some time, stranger. Open up. Come on, I just want to talk. Purple. Nice. Open sesame.
One person gets all this space just to sign papers all day?
Let me smash stupid wine. Yeah, let's send these masters. That seems pretty handy to do. The rough cut of your presentation is prepped to play. Pure department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. We're on the brink of starvation. Board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to a lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version is printing a key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Yes, before you ask, the dimethanol sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign-off on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll sure it gets properly edited.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds
now I see what you mean by
solve the
plot
problem of our
twist.
nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist, but let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Fascinating. The audience gasps.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
That certainly was something else. Perks. Ads. Headshots kill explosive headshots. Revive companions. That's what I want to get, because they seem to die quite often. That's a hell of a plot twist. I didn't expect that in the slightest. Purple berry liquor, purple berry munch, purple berry wine. Yum. 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 Just give me all the purple. I want to start glowing purple. That was a hell of a plot twist. Where do we go to from here now? Now that we sort of... Nope. Where do we go from now? I'll need to see if he's telling the truth or something. What else is around here? 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 Nope. Ah. Worth a shot. Let's see if we eat and drink everything. Do we possibly have the possibility of... Ah, no. I failed this, but at least we got the funny number out of it. I was asking just a little bit too much, and we just, like, buffed the bits. I guess that truly only works if it's a very short, small number for the lockpicks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You attack me, it'll be the last thing you do today. You gonna attack me, tough guy? Nah. Like, you're a non-combatant. Now, are we gonna have to fight our way there? Office clerk, you guys are just innocent. I'm not gonna put bullets in you. You guys are just innocent, hatless bystanders. You guys can just wait until I do the... Evening, fellas.
What?
What was that?
Saw something. Here they come.
Good day. Ooh. Melted away by the purple. Yeah, easy. Easy. Anything worth stealing in here? Nice. This scientist. Go on, go back to your jobs. Free chemicals. Howdy, fellas. I'm sorry. I know you surrender, but my companions don't understand that.
What was that?
He had the boulder. Oh, cool. Oh, keycard. Oh no, an identity cartridge. Holographic disguise activated. This is the thing I remember reading about. Yeah. You put a disguise on, trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personal will see and interrogate you. It's a little bit off. Let's see if we can... Ah. So we're disguised now, right? Moving causes drain. Interesting. Mechanic. How do we recharge it though? Hey, Joey. Joey Door. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Actually, I'm quite bad at pronouncing names. Most of the time at work, I just throw it into, whatchamacallit. I don't want to use a holographic disguise. How do I disable that? There's even an option. It probably isn't.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
Bump. 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 Hey, tough guy.
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
Yeah, I can take you too. I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head. I want to start combat without the shroud. Oh. Hey, tough guy, I'm
No
dancing in
visitors
front of you.
allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
How about a wink and smile?
Intruder!
Aww.
Don't hurt me!
Ooh. They're just innocent, hard-working guards, but I feel less bad about shooting them in the back of the head now. Shock Cannon Ultra.
Let the record show that subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
Oh cool, they equip it too.
Failure rate for this batch. I think we can safely move on to the next one.
And I had such high hopes for you.
I really should concentrate on what I'm doing.
Let's get a move on. Is this the right thing? Where's the screen?
What was that?
No, I shot him in the back of the head. I shouldn't have done that. I feel bad about this. He's crouched in fear and I'm just unloading on him. Poor guy. Whoops. I'm sorry, my scientist guy. Cool. The Grand Lair. Yeah, like I'd feel bad if I'm killing an innocent kind of civilian that's, you know, not really engaged in combat. I feel kind of bad about that, but if they're the kind of guy that's, you know, armed with a gun, at what point, like, it's debatable. Who's the one committing the self-defense at this point? If I'm the one that's kind of getting in their way, they're doing their job, but then I'm trying not to die myself. I'll just take it as they attacked me first of all. Discontinue due to severe adverse reactions. What's that say? Do not stare. Do not stare directly at contents that I've been staring at this whole time. Nice. Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station of the Ministry of Accuracy Morale. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests accordingly to save the expense of additional trials. Death of human subjects. Sudden withdrawal might kill them. Transfer just a little bit of it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Steal. If it's not enough, surely they'll have to wake up the subjects to get them out of there, right?
Hey! Stop! What do you think you're doing?
I was leaving.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Nobody needs to die. He ran towards me like he was squaring up for a fight. What's going on here? Is it? Blockhouse? Yeah, if they have a nice hat, I might have to put them out of their misery. That is so cool. They just immediately put the uniforms on. Hang on, let me see that again. That's cool. An interesting feature instead of the usual sneak. Yeah. Nobody has to die. Just don't run up to the people with the guns and the armor and try and attack them. You get froggy with me, my guy.
Searching for unauthorized.
Oh, it's the woman that said I stink. But who's stinking now? What's that, a siren? What is that sound? Is it this? Oh, it's an innocent pet. Nah, we don't. I don't want to make a John Wick out of someone. Cruel. Do we have any new guns? Yeah, we have plenty. What's a decent weapon? Let's use a shotgun. I did a whole lot of damage at the start. But they do damage now. Actually, give me the assault rifle. I've been neglecting using this. Ah. You gotta do, tough guy. You gotta blow us both up. Ah, they got top hats. Same as mine, but... I'm probably ruining so many missions right now. But I wanted to just do a little bit of a genocide. Just a little bit. Oh, here comes Mr. Tough Shoulder, guys. Now, I think I've got a bunch of elite armor. Yeah, companion. Oh, can't swap it in combat.
Sandy Burst.
You just, you know, you just hacked us anyway. You guys gonna act tough over here? I'm sure I'll need to figure out a way for them to forgive me. Maybe not this time round. Yeah, so my companion gets healing off that as well. Cool. What am I doing? I didn't even see the fashion woman, but I'm probably not going to be able to see her now. Let's have a quick look. Ah, you're still here.
Pretend we're strangers. The board's always watching.
I want to do a quick run.
Something's not right.
Look out!
Come on, do your companion move thing. Is that B? There we go. I've been meaning to do that. Cool, I'm getting more of that back. So those are the companion moves. What are they shooting at here? Thanks for the deleted message. They just seem suspicious. Per innocent workers. We just need to wait a bit for the combat music to stop. There, that's stopped, right? Cool. Companion, I think I've got some armor for you. Why am I going in this direction again? Nah. I think it's because I was thinking about looking for that fashion woman. Have a quick look. I think it's because I went in here guns blazing. I probably might not be able to do it, but I might try and come back some other time. I'm already pretty hated by the Spacer's Choice, so I'm pretty sure.
Members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
So I'm pretty sure they don't appreciate me
If you
there
don't
anyway.
mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
I was close to killing him.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Now then, time to see what this guy says about the...
Thinking of tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you. I'll lock up behind you.
I like her though. She's kind of sarcastic and snarky. She's not as evil as I was kind of hoping. But I want to see what Phineas has to say now, because that was an interesting plot twist. The way they actually cryogenically froze people to stop them from starving to death, rather than the other way around. Well, there's always a possibility someone was lying, so let's see what happens here.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Yeah, let's see what happens if we tell them that.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion.
Because if we just...
I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Gotta freeze all the workers.
Freeze all the workers? Why? So a gang of powdered toffs can carry on living in Byzantium? You call that a plan? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, damn. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
This colony's a mess. I'll be glad to put it behind me as soon as I can. So that's it, we just give up. All the trouble was for nothing. Nah, let's go for option number 1. What do you think about this? There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
That could work.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of
I hope that didn't come true in the headset.
transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system. Let's go for that, see how that goes.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the ring.
Basically, I let out a huge burp. Well, I didn't want to do it into the microphone, so I took my headset off and put it to the side.
I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have...
Okay. Enough talking, let's get to action. Oops. Skill points. Let's buff you up.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Hope. Time to go restore some hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Right, let's give that a shot. I kind of get the feeling we might be heading to the end of the game here, but let's just see how this happens. Because I think I skipped out on two possible companions, and there's probably another two I can get through side missions. So somehow I feel like I might be heading towards one of the game's endings. Honestly, a fun game. I love all the wacky kind of weapons. But I feel like I definitely missed a bunch of stuff. And I probably shouldn't have gone guns running in on that last planet. Router is now in auxiliary power mode.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Patch 8 into communications. What are you guys doing here? Didn't think anyone else was going to be here. Oh well, 3 kills. Now, who are those dudes? Probably sent to corporate to try and stop me. Why have I put a disguise on? I don't want to do a disguise.
Your uniform has been rated 82% clean.
Yeah, what happens if the robot's trying to interrogate me? Let's see what the robots say.
Oh, performing. Process investigated. Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false. I was in one of the different responses for this is. Well, actually, I can. Yeah, I guess I did skip 4 companions as it's on the menu there. Maybe guns blazing wasn't the best option, but I wanted to see how it go, and yeah, it feels like not a whole lot happens. It feels like you skip a lot. But I want to see what these robots say. So, this sentence is false. It's supposed to get a robot stuck in a loop. Generally it causes them to explode, so let's see what happens if we do that here.
Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, sorry about that. Little sister had a question. Ooh, roundabout question. Yeah, nah, I'm not always trying to rush through a game. I do tend to move quickly, but had I known how much of the mission you miss by going in guns blazing, I would have avoided that. But for now, I want to see what else these robots say. If I run around and just drain this thing. Because it seems like fun dialogue.
Alts with warning. Records indicate you have already been identified as non-standard personnel. State your purpose.
Alright, screenshot that. I want to figure out what that binary code means later on. Let's try the binary.
Binary detected. Binary has been deprecated since the invention of Auntie Cleo's patented Tripanary language. Tripanary. More bits for your bits.
Common old fashioned, I suppose.
This unit is incapable of making wireless calls. Have a pleasant day.
Stealth is overrated and these robots need to be reduced to scrap. Oh, whoops. What was that? Something did a load of damage out of nowhere. Well, still, I want to put these robots in the ground. Keep an eye on my health, I suppose. I think maybe it's that purple stuff. I get the feeling that probably reduces your damage. Or increases the damage you take. Yeah, I think if I ever do another playthrough, I might be cold-hearted and just do full-on corporate stuff. And just see how well that goes. Sprats. Get a close look at you guys. And I come across this. Sprats. Space rat, obviously, but cute. It looks like in a valley of some sort. This is looking familiar. From the very start of the game, when you're picking your character. It's just that this thing where as you're going through the options, different pods would kind of stick out. Can we do it here? Unauthorized access will result in immediate termination. Nice. 10,000 people. Minus
Poor
one.
bastards.
Me.
They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Yeah, this reminds me of a little game I played on the App Store called Seed Ship. It was a text-based adventure game where you basically be in control of a ship, something like this, trying to find a new planet for humanity to settle down on. You had a bunch of scanners and you're basically trying to constantly scan for new planets to settle down on. It was completely random each time, so sometimes you'd be cruising through space, like your ship will basically hibernate, but all sorts of good and bad things could happen along the way, and you basically had to make decisions as to how to handle them. And generally the way I'd normally go for it is, I myself as the ship AI, I'd constantly be letting myself take damage in order to preserve the colonists and the cultural and scientific databases, because my whole mission was to guide them to a good planet, and that's what I always do. It doesn't matter how damaged my ship itself got, as long as I could guide humanity to a new ship, or a new planet. I did my job, like, and it gets real emotional because the longer you go on, the more and more ancient your ship gets, to the point where it literally cannot hold itself together anymore, and then it kind of falls apart with its mission failed. And like, even though it's just text-based stuff, it gets real emotional. And here I am shooting these robots. What the? Don't tell me, is this guy with me? No, he's not. Right? The robots took a lot of bullets from behind. Okay, what do we gotta do here? Oh, that's right, reroute communication. Jeez, I'm gonna level up as well.
And am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Perk. Headshots cause people to explode. Sure, why not? That sounds fun.
I find myself
Ooh.
glad.
Oh, okay. Big rat. Wait, where'd the big one go? Ah. Chronofield? Huh. Flame charge. Ooh. That does a lot of damage. Officer Spline Go. I wonder why I put a disguise on me in an area like this. And then I need to go up. Do you go up? Oh, cool, you do. Run. Yeah, a lot of damage on this flamethrower. Can I get it to spit green acid? Because I'd very much like that.
Got your paperwork squared away?
Yes.
I hear someone snuck into Depository 18. Amateurs. That never happened around here.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I want to start a fight with these guys. Question
I
me,
don't
my guy.
recognize you. Are you new here?
Yes, I'm extremely new. Ah, crap. Surprise inspection soldier. Yeah, let's go for... Ah, crap.
You'd better come with us. Quietly.
So much for subtlety. Anything worth stealing in here? Oh, what's this? Shotgun. I like the flamethrower.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Like him. Ooh.
I knew they were sisters, but...
I believe this might be the end. So, let's see what happens here. Comes... Patch Ada true.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
I like those odds. Let's skip the hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
You could use a darker tone. Skip the hope.
Jump starting
to Terra
skip
2.
drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
I didn't see much of the tragic story there. I did pick up some, it looked like a janitor's log, and it seems as though there was some sort of civil war on the ship, and the janitor said he put himself into hibernation. I'll take a look at it another time.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Wait, no, I don't want to skip it myself, though.
Oh no, Captain, don't do that. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I want to die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Yeah. I know what that leads towards if you have a low intelligence.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the hope in 3, 2, 1.
Because I know you end up skipping the entire thing.
Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero-Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
I want to hear more of that robot's sexy voice, AI voice. Basically, they ran out of food and part of the crew went into cannibals and wants to eat people in the hibernation chambers. And that's why nobody survived. Ah. Probably should have read that some more. Oh. I love that about sci-fi
We are
engines.
still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Ugh. I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be. I need a hard drink and a long nap.
Yeah. Since we have the opportunity here, I'll see if I can find some of those terminals that explain that story. Because that's one of those, yeah, that's all I care. Forgive me, Frank offered me a tiny piece. It tasted like, it doesn't matter what it tasted like. It was delicious. I loved it. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters. Not Wilhelm. I'll die in here and that is my choice. Oh. Jeez. That sounds like it's gonna be pretty forlorn. Forlorn? Forlorn. Tragic. But still, worth it. I should have had a better comb through here. I just didn't think anyone else was alive on this, at least alive at one point. Aged whiskey. Yeah, even though the sight does less damage, I still prefer it. Attention all crew, I don't know who let Frank out of his cell, but he is now an enemy of the ship. Anyone who leaks to him will be imprisoned for the duration of our journey. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage pods will be frozen upon our arrival. Will be turned into the authorities. Tomatoes die on their stalks. Something must be wrong with the soil. We have a month of rations. The crew talks of cannibalism. Thanks, stranger, for the suggestion to read into this. This should be interesting. Interestingly, tragically sad. My Wilhelm fights to bolster off their wilting spirits and to bar the way from those too far gone. At nights while my stomach grumbles, I fear I too might stray towards the dark path. But I think our Lucas asleep in the pod. Then I think about all those other sons and daughters and mothers and fathers. If I wake up on Halcyon and my family has been devoured by those ghoulish men, I will steel my resolve. I must resist. The physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we never learned about the toll it takes on your mind. The things you hold true become walls between hunger and satisfaction. The difference between right and wrong blurs. I told Frank we'd have to eat a third of the colonists in order to survive the journey. We still have our rations. That seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Oh, no, I'm not so sure. Last stand kind of thing. Damn. I think I might have missed that out if I just skipped past it, as I basically did. Let's have a quick look over here. See if there's anything else. Ooh. Advanced golden helmet. Companion. I need to check your helmet. Sealed. Surely there's a way to get that open, right?
Nice.
Owner terminal. Automated audio transcript. One of the pod alarms went off. I don't know what to do. Pod alarms colonists? Okay. This looks as though it's going to be a colonist literally being taken out of it. It's beaten. I'm writing this down because I'm not sure what to do, but I want to put the instant on report. One of our colonists has gone missing. The cameras in the pod bay have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Rizzi helped me hook up another in secret. I've been checking on it every morning, and today I discovered our chief engineer tampering with one of the pods in the middle of the night. I haven't confronted him yet. I'll collect more evidence before I do. I don't know why Frank would start waking people up. We're short on food as it is. I should throw you out the effing airlock, Frank. You should be thanking me for solving our food crisis. This is your solution? Sacrificing innocent people? What's going on? Rez, find Alex. We're throwing Frank in the brig. What? Why? He's been the one tampering with the pods. Oh what? You're gonna spare me the grisly details? I ate them, Rezi. You ate them? And I ain't apologizing for it. If we don't survive, they're as good as dead anyway. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna be sick. Find Alex. Alexi. Okay. I've been talking with Frank. And how's the brig? Captain, he kind of makes sense. Damn it, Alexi, not you too. Don't listen to that madman. What if your wife can't grow any more food? What if it fails? We'll fully figure something out. We're not cannibals. We'll find a new hat, I hope. Whoa, is that blood? It's a waste of good blood. Ooh. Ooh, even better heavy machine gun. This one only has 40 bullets. You know, for a second there I thought I actually just found a new hat. Hey, her helmet's even better. We need to dismantle some stuff. So that's all we get in here is just a helmet? Interstellar crew. Aww, skeleton bones. Officer hat, yeah, like that. Some kind of, something with a circle, kind of, and it's got a visor. Maybe a headset. Maybe something black and grey. I've got something like that in Cyberpunk and I love it. It's like a, what's it called? Trauma Team headset. What's up, y'all? What do we got here? Oh jeez. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out who we're gonna eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell, charting 26 years of travel through space. I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They never wake up. Lucky them. Oh no. I've called you here because the number on our rations is off. What do you mean? We've too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's been getting their food from another source. They must have stashed it somewhere. So, could have brought some from there. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing. Frank, every bit of food on this ship has to be split among us. Oh. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership, it's about survival. We're gonna run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we are to figuring this shit out. Alright. I want everyone to interrogate their crew, find out whoever's not eating their share, and bring them forward. Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes, lemon and limes. When we left her, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up we might make my own garden. Now woods grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it's something. I remember you every day, Mamokita, now more than ever. Ah, that's sweet. Allah help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now how the F do I break the news to the captain? Captain, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you own up to this, but start eating your full share, that's an order. With all due respect, Captain, we're up shit creek. I'm not sure that's an order, means a lot right now. The hole's weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that S down my throat yourself, or give me my leftovers to someone else. So there was food on offer and he still decided to, eat people. I think I probably would have waited until I ran out of food. Enough reading, let's carry on with this. Oh, cool. I was thinking, Mamokita or something now, because, like, that was Spanish or something. Like an affectionate term for mother. That's good to know then. Thanks, stranger. I think that's enough reading for now. Oops, wrong way. So now that I've done basic rough playthrough, I think if I give it another shot again, I might go full corporate and then see how different things turn out then. I'll just get a fancy suit. See how things go from there.
Captain,
Maybe I'll...
I am receiving a transmission. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember.
Yeah.
The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Yeah, I'd like to do maybe an evil corporate playthrough and just see how that goes.
We have successfully
Well, first, let's see.
arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
I feel as though this may be coming to the end of the game, so I think I'll finish up the stream once I finish the game. We'll see how it goes from there. Try out my new machine gun. Oh, Phineas! Give me a scientific equation if you're still alive. You stuck a note to it. Universal Defense Logistics official arrest receipt. I love how everything in this game is about late fees or fees this. Please note that this is the only copy the receiver shall receive, and it is your responsibility to have it due when you appear for your registration session. Hmm. Contingency plan activated. Publishing last will and testament. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Success. Please present login password to continue. Oh, hello, there's corporate dudes there. Oh, I love that. Not as fast as my old gun, but... Ouch. Still just as fun. Because this one actually does damage, instead of just tickling an enemy health point by health point. Yeah, man. This thing just looks like a walking brain. I think I've seen some stuff to suggest it's a genetically engineered pig for pig meat. Let's have a quick look. Oh, corporate pigs. Maybe something's on a pig's buddy? Haha! Thank you, game, for making me feel smart when the password's right there. I love me a good light machine gun. If you're seeing this screen, I've been kidnapped and my very probability incarcerated. Cowardly government, fancy words. If I've not already been executed for the charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this term will find a way to finish my work or rescue me. Preferably the latter. The screen contains my last will. I commend my body and belongings to the icy depths of the Aether. If this is Nora, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and can name its contents immediately. Personnel files. Knowing this wacko scientist, I'm pretty sure if I click that, the terminal's gonna explode violently. Like sabotage. So, then we just save Scumbo, let's see what happens. Now it must delete entries from terminal memory, no telling who might be looking. Well, we're here, might as well read it anyway. The Hope made it to the place anyway. 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're gonna leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. Yada yada yada. 113 new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cell liquidation. Nice, so we were not the first person. Aha. Though I suspected this to happen, the board finally discovered what I've done and sent the headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they are right, I am. I regret what I've done, but not what I'm about to turn myself into the board. I'm not gonna go begging for the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. I'm about to find a way to revive them, no matter how long it takes to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and I have this lab. It's time I return to my work. What do we get? Ooh. Just a shotgun. I guess there's a key to unlock over here. Oh, I opened up this nav key. This looks interesting. Whoa. It's a powerful looking assault rifle? Nice. I like it. A gun that shoots purple. I'm over encumbered. Yeah, let's forget about perks for now. We're probably literally just gonna spend time reading it on and the game will end. Possibly. Oh hey, no worries, look. I didn't realize doing... What's this? Subjects may... Reminder, subject may be unstable. Oh yes, that's definitely me, alright. Yeah, had I known doing the whole guns blazing approach on that planet was gonna cut off about, like, 75% of it, I wouldn't have done that. But we made our choice. We're gonna have to live with it now. Honestly, I just wanted to do a bit of combat, because up until that point I was talking to quite a few people, and I wanted to see how things would go if I went loud.
Would you kindly inform the crew that as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
As humans put it.
Those board goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
To extract the scientist,
Okay, stranger. I think it's mostly just because it was my first time to play the game. I didn't realize there was more than just that. Since it was the first time, I might go back through it another time and comb my planet through to see what missions I might have missed. Just because I didn't know much about the planets I was on, and we'll have to see some other time. Can't abandon Phineas.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy. If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Crew, what do you think about all this?
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Yeah. I think it's just my approach to the game was I wants to do fun stuff with it, I wants to do entertaining stuff with it. I got a feeling that if I stuck around on a planet too long, it might get slightly boring if I dug through every single room to try and find things. That was sort of my rough idea, is this. If I, like, went into every single house to clear out every single locker, it might not be as fun. And, yeah. That was just pretty much my main reasoning for it. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Taurus and determine the fate of the colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story. DLCs. If there's anything you want to do before entering the prison, do it now. Yeah, let's continue. Nah, we don't need to save. Alright, fine then, game, we'll save.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
Good,
Please
bring it
be
on.
advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
The hell's wrong with you people on landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Gross. So if you're gonna kill me, why bother with a ticket?
Protocol is important, ma'am.
Ugh.
The sentencing of one crime
Gross.
does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
So, Groundbreaker.
The captain did right by us.
Oops. I somehow get a feeling I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I get it. Depending on how much good we did, more people would show up at the end of the game. Something like that. Oh, that's right. This purple stuff is the element N stuff.
Somebody clean up this mess. Dump the body. Open fire!
Nice. I like this gun. Oh man, you got destroyed. Ooh, gold sight, you see?
What was that? Protect the Groundbreaker!
That's how it's done, Captain.
Yeah, I didn't expect allies to come to me. To come help me or something like that. I guess I forgot I actually helped people out. Instead of just kill them off.
Like that guarding the gates. I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Run, rise and shine, companions. Give me a shot of that shot cannon. Not so great. Give me a shot of the shotgun. That's some fine shooting. And these are some beautiful camera angles.
Security patrol.
Oh no. Okay, that was close. Ah, that's how using my mask would always revive them. Guess not. Yeah, the camera angle was pretty woeful. Well, it's still alive. Yeah, that's useful right now. Just wants to clear up some inventory space. No use for that. Shotguns didn't really impress me. This is going on a little bit longer than I was expecting. Damn, this place is huge.
I'm working as fast as I can, all right? If y'all would
Melody.
quit bothering me, I'd get this done sooner.
Good thing you're not muted.
Is that a joke? Y'all call me out to fix the FPS and not...
Important. Pacification gas.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Oof. He shot you, dudes. Oh man, poor guy.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement. And here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
I think I want to just put a bullet in this guy's head for saying those kind of things. What's this
Haven't
announcement?
you heard? Phineas is working for us now. It took some doing, but employing an efficient management strategy of putting our guns to his head seems to have done the trick.
I'll see for myself once I get to him. Nah, anyway. There we go. I'm sure I'll regret that very shortly. Whoops. I wasn't looking at my health. Oftentimes when I'm killed at that level of fast, usually means I shouldn't have done that. But oh well. Oof. Jeez, that damage. Clearly I'm not supposed to kill these guys. Oh no. Not like this. Okay, one of them's down. Geez, awfully tough. Yeah, that's what I learned whenever the enemies are super tough like that. No, it's not that I feel under-leveled, it's just I've been breezing through this entire mission and all of a sudden I hit these guys that are doing a ton of damage to me. Like, it sometimes tells me I shouldn't have done that, but we'll have to see. Maybe I am under-leveled and that was the first proper enemy. We'll just have to see how this goes. See, like, look, these guys don't seem to be doing an awful lot of damage to me. Whereas those robots kind of shot me once and took a fair chunk out of my health. Whoops. Whoops. That's unfortunate. Maybe I can just quickly press this elevator button. I shot one of the guys helping us.
Storm and all that. Whatever comes of this, I'm just real glad to know you all.
I accidentally shot one of those MSI guys. Dead.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. Sense of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
You should have talking. Did they pay you by the word? I don't even remember who this woman is. We're liberating the thing. There's not a damn thing you can do to stop us.
Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army? The iconoclasts and MSI have put aside
It was an accident,
differences
Esther.
and
I didn't
kept the
mean to
prison
shoot the
together.
MSI.
I never imagined such a thing would be possible. But here we are. You're nothing but a rabble-rouser. I'm going to put an end to your little rebellion. And then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested.
Good for you staying optimistic in your final moments.
I have no intention of dying on Tartarus, Captain. Not when there's so much work left to do. I admit I miscalculated the extent of your influence. The board's plan never accounted for you. This is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right.
Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Let's see what happens. Do your worst, you psychopath.
If you insist. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Ooh, that's brutal.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
That's brutal. I like it. This door? This door. Ah, hello. Ran. Oops. Oops. Maybe there's some weapon around here I can use. Ah, that was still so funny the first time I did that. Yeah, he's got a lot of these swarming robots. Minions are all down. Nice, those do a good bit of damage. Hmm. Oh no. Explosive weapon. What shock do against robots? Oh no. That does a fair amount of damage. So many robots. Hmm. Nice. I made short work of them. No. Jeez. Cutting is so close. I was so afraid I was gonna die and have to do that whole thing again. Oof. Hmm.
Why won't you just die?
That was easy. Alright. Looks like we got to an ending.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Great. I was hoping to pop off some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years.
There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I like your amber
I'm
eyes.
afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
I'll help you revive your colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Nice. So we've reached one ending there.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of
From the
history.
moment he,
The
and the
events
subtitle
on
says she.
Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Sublight Salvage
Thank you, stranger in a part of you, for recommending me to stick with those guys.
Their business model to
Peaceful
suit the
option.
times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. The collapse of
It really
Edgewater
does.
left
It
its
does.
workers
This whole
bereft
scene
of any
does have
purpose
New
in life.
Vegas and Fallout 3 vibes.
Most of them made
Even
their
the
way
voice
to
too.
Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away
Aw.
and likely died of starvation.
So yeah, I definitely do feel
Nevertheless,
bad about that kind of
Adelaide's
ending.
camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter.
Aww.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon.
That place I
While
went
Byzantines
slow
were
in,
reluctant
shot a
to
bunch of
surrender
people.
the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less.
Good, they had to get some jobs.
Even
Good,
had to get
glad.
jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
Take that, rich
Though
upper class.
Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood.
I feel like because I didn't do enough companion
While the
missions with her,
colony fell into
the ending
chaos,
she got is
she
this.
found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and
Oh yeah, I
modernize
never
for
got a chance to
combat
do this
purposes
robot.
a sanitation and maintenance auto
Look,
mechanical
another time
that
I'll
he
go
found
through
in
the
a state
game
of
and I'll go
disrepair
through
in
an awful
Emerald
lot more
Vale's
carefully
scrapyard.
and try and do the companion
That
quests.
unit remains broken down and forgotten in the Unreliable supply closet to this day.
Ah, poor robot.
Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past. And
Now,
able
it
to
was my
forgive
first
the
time to play the
mistakes of his
game.
younger
I
self
didn't know it was going to have
by
that much of an
devoting his
impact
remaining years
on the
to
endings
serving the
because I didn't
colony.
do companion quests.
In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific
Nice.
advancement.
I'm liking this ending.
Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony.
Yeah, this ending ain't seeming so bad.
Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor.
Aww.
He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived.
Wonderful.
Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to the new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived, by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Nice. So like that was the first playthrough of the game I did. That was the first playthrough of the game I did there, so maybe another time I'll hop in and do it a different way. Try to do things differently. But that was fun. And I'm trying to say is I'm going to end off this stream. I'm going to do something like this. So look, thanks very much for tuning in. It was fun. It's definitely a fun game. I'm glad I gave it the opportunity. I'm glad I gave it the chance that it needed. I'm going to finish off by playing this song, which I quite like. You may recognize it, but once it ends, I'm going to end the stream. So thanks very much for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.